a goal, and a strategy to achieve it are fundamental to success, whether it be in the case of a single individual or an entire group of people. The end goal is never to be forgotten, and the strategy needed to achieve it shouldn't become an end in itself. The actions of an empire reverberate throughout the world. The financial crisis of 2008 and the September 11, 2001 terrorist attacks were two incidents that became worldwide events. What started as a domestic concern went on to become an international crisis. Both these events threw America off balance and with it revealed holes in its supremacy. More than an economic crisis, the 2008 event will go on to have geopolitical and military effects. This incident revealed that America was not in control of its own finances, and a country in such a state is highly susceptible to the actions of other nations. An empire doesn't follow the verdicts of other nations. If it were so, it would no longer be the most powerful entity. The 2008 crisis was a threat to America's national sovereignty, and it had only itself to blame. The other great threat to America's independence is perceived to be terrorism. With the collapse of the Twin Towers, the president's foreign policy seemed to have only one agenda: eliminate the terrorist threat. The Al-Qaeda was not only able to pivot USA's foreign agenda, but it indirectly was also able to destabilize the balance of power in the Middle East and show the Islamic world that America is not undefeatable. Historically, America has been interested in this region to secure a continuous and uninterrupted flow of oil. To make sure that no single nation can monopolize the oil supply, an intricate balance of power had been set up. Iran was a counterweight to Saudi Arabia, while Iraq and Iran kept each other in check. Terrorism is a trap which deludes victims and rulers into thinking that it is an enemy which can be eliminated with protracted action. However, terrorism is simply a type of warfare. President George Bush failed in clearly identifying and naming the real enemy, and the result was the 2003 confusion of Iraq. War on terror becomes very difficult when it comes to Al-Qaeda, that has no formal organization or a chain of command. Often acts of terror are sustained by sympathizers that take action on their own. Further, given the scale of interconnectedness of the world, no security force can monitor who is a terrorist and who is not. To think one can do so, which USA thinks it can, would mean huge monetary spending and significant financial strain. Eliminating terrorism engulfed the entire foreign policy of the George Bush administration, which meant that it forgot its long-term geopolitical strategy, that is, maintaining balances of power. Thus, what started as a goal with a definite end only led to the creation of further chaos in Afghanistan, the reverberations of which are still felt to this day. 2003 Iraq War was a miscalculated preemptive strike by the Bush administration that hoped to occupy Iraq and prevent it from becoming an Al-Qaeda base. What ultimately resulted was that a historical balance against Iran was eliminated, leaving Iran as a powerful nation with fewer checks on it. USA only created more trouble for itself. How it cleans up its mess and strengthens its hold begins in the strategy of the next ruler.